VRChat is the most appalling game I've seen when it comes to moderation and the safety of minors, second only to Roblox. Let that fully sink in for a second. For those of you who somehow don't know, VRChat is a social VR and PC game where, much like Roblox, users create worlds for others to join and hang out in privately and publicly. And much like Roblox again, the VRChat team does a horrible job at protecting the minors that use their platform. 13 plus is the age rating given to VRChat, but with how degenerate it's gotten in the last 4 or so years, the rating may need to be adjusted at this point, because if you look anywhere on YouTube, the topic of VRChat and safety has been talked about to fucking death, and that isn't for no reason either. The seeds of disaster had been planted in this game all the way back in 2020, so why is it so unsafe? Well, if my comparison to Roblox didn't already give it away, it's people who like to groom kids.
She was 17, Dale.
Here we go. Look, a dumb black nigga on my... You see how it's a dumb black nigga?
I'm going to be obviously going over the growing problem regarding avatars and worlds and groups and whatever, but I want to shine some light onto a feature that I feel like is very overlooked when it comes to discussing VRChat, and that's the custom emoji and sticker feature. If you do the equivalent of throwing money into a blast furnace and buy VRChat Plus, which is VRChat's subscription-based premium account plan, you gain access to numerous amounts of features for $9.99 a month. That'll get you tons of pussy. Aside from, of course, making your cock 30 inches larger, these features are the ability to display in-game photos on your account, have more avatar favorite slots, and the most dangerous and flawed one of these features are the custom emojis and stickers. What you can do is upload any image or GIF, make it either an emoji or sticker, and as long as someone in the instance has your avatar turned on, they can see the emojis you throw and the stickers you place. In other words, this is a massive fucking issue. And because the VRChat community is very creative and funny,
I will say Sarah is more racist than me, like a big time. Fucking hates everybody. That's not white, let me tell you.
That is funny,
she's the biggest
man.
racist I know. Even who hates white people. She's like super racist, dude.
I don't like either of them.
Is there like something they put in the water to make you guys this like unfunny?
it's so unfunny! The most common types of custom emojis and stickers you'll see will be NSFW in some way. Whether that be because it's a gif of furry porn or an ISIS beheading, both are probably things Gorilla Tag Fan 2013 shouldn't be seeing after coming home from middle school. VRChat explicitly says in their terms of service under section 13.2 prohibited conduct that by using VRChat, you agree not to post, upload, or distribute any user content or other content that is unlawful, defamatory, libelous, inaccurate, or that a reasonable person could deem to be objectionable, profane, indecent, pornographic, harassing, threatening, embarrassing, hateful, or otherwise inappropriate. So while VRChat claims you're not allowed to do any of these things, because it's barely enforced, almost nobody cares and does it anyway. Awesome fucking job, guys. Way to uphold your TOS. Listen, I'm not an owner of any huge games, nor am I a moderator of any, but I feel like by adding some sort of manual approval system for these custom things, this would severely decrease the amount of disgusting shit people sneak into this game. Would it take longer for people to use the stuff they paid for? Yeah, obviously. But would it make the game safer? Yeah. And I feel like that's reason enough. Call me crazy, but I don't think you should be able to throw ISIS executions and porn gifs in the faces of children who are just trying to have fun and play a game. And while there is a somewhat simple solution to this problem, it shouldn't even need to be done in the first place if the VRChat team woke the fuck up and moderated their game. In VRChat, there's this thing called the shield. Everyone has one, and it's a setting you can customize and adjust. And so basically, the shield is a way to block stuff you don't want to be seeing for various reasons, whether it be someone's avatar model is like unoptimized and is causing you lag, or it's someone's huge-titted furry OC and you're live streaming on Twitch. The shield has 3 levels you can choose from, and you can set a general level as well as switch individual peoples to separate levels. The only one of these 3 shield levels that entirely blocks emojis and stickers is the strongest option, which also removes the avatar's model and custom built-in features. So the only way for you to be reliably safe from getting jump scared by porn or gore is to strip VRChat of 90% of what makes it cool. These people are fucking geniuses, right? The second shield level, while it blocks some emojis and stickers, doesn't block all of them, allowing for most to slip through anyway. And the only positive I can say about the customs is that at least you need to pay for it and not everyone's allowed to have it. But even being behind a paywall is bad, because VRChat is essentially profiting off users showing NSFW material in public instances, which more often than not have minors in them.
For minors, do we love minors? I love minors.
And with how open-ended VRChat is with customization, obviously the avatars and worlds are going to be another giant problem, because explain to me how Proximity Chat's Museum of Morons saying stupid shit gets removed twice, but a porn game nightclub gets to stay up for weeks or months at a time, and even has an entire group attached to it. And when I say this is from a porn game, I'm not even exaggerating. I am going to be completely clear and upfront about this. I do not care that porn games exist. It's the internet, these things are going to happen, who fucking cares? But we need to stop acting like that this is normal to be on a 13+ game, and the world is almost always at the fucking top of the popular page. And before anyone says it, no, this is not me being the fun police and telling you to not have fun, but this shouldn't be on a game that has a ton of children. Around the time of early 2024, models from the FNAF NSFW fan game, Fap Nights at Freddy's,
Holy god, thank god.
made by Fatal Fire Studios, started to make their way onto VRChat. While 90% of them have no options for actually explicit things like nudity, some of them do. So take a wild fucking guess what that means.
Pornography.
In a similar vein to the emoji and sticker problem, these fucking weirdos go into public instances and have their avatar be entirely nude, having absolutely zero regard for the ages of people in the instance. The quote-unquote safe for work versions of these avatars are so abundant that I could make a fresh account, go to an avatar search world, search the name of a Frenny's character, and easily be able to fill all 50 of my favorite character slots with recolors and slight modifications of models meant for a porn game. This platform is a fucking joke. You'd really think that they're like hidden off somewhere in like some random ass world that probably requires a code to get into. But no, you can go to any avatar search world and do this, and you'll get dozens of results. And I'm not going to say that wearing the quote-unquote safe for work versions in public instances is okay or good, but at least most people don't have the versions that whip their tits out.
Want to see my tits?
But ideally, it'd be better if people couldn't have them at all. Like, do what you want in private instances and whatever, but why is this allowed to happen in public servers? I'm using the Frenny's epidemic as an example here, but there are plenty of other avatars that aren't Frenny's related that have the same exact issues, which by proxy means that they shouldn't be allowed either. So what does the VRChat team do about this? Next to fucking nothing. While going through the pages upon pages of avatars for this video, barely even a handful of the avatars I saw show up were removed or disabled in some way, and I haven't even spoken about the nightclub yet. Just like the avatars, VRChat's other issue, among many others, are the worlds that users create and upload. Some are full of creeps who are probably grooming someone on Discord, for example the daycare and adoption worlds.
Baby Babble.
Oh
my lord. What the fuck did we just stumble upon?
Wait,
The
Adult Baby Diaper Lovers podcast.
oh my god.
Oh my fucking god! Of course you look like that! Oh my god! This isn't even scripted. I was looking through my fucking footage. What the fuck is this? What did I find? Oh my god! This is going in the fucking video. This is horrible. What the fuck? Some are basically just meant for e-fucking, like Just Us 2, and some are literally from e-fucking, like Frenny's Nightclub.
Holy.
I'm going to give the VRChat team the slightest bit of credit for this one. I have seen this world get taken down a few times, but as of now, it's still there. So great job, guys. Fucking outstanding. Frenny's Nightclub is the porn game nightclub I was talking about earlier, because that's literally what it is. There's no other way to describe it, really. It's a world uploaded and made compatible with VRChat by a user named Stitchbash, and what Frenny's Nightclub is it's the VRChat version of the map that goes to the same game that those models come from, and while the world does seem to get removed sometimes, it often stays up for weeks and months at a time with absolutely nothing being done to it. And since you can't age gate a world, the best you can do is 18+ an instance when it's already been created. the public instances of this world are filled with tons of minors. So what have we got? Let's just tally it up so far. An entirely public world based on a porn game without any age restriction, and 70% of everyone there is wearing an avatar also from said porn game. This is a really good look, guys. I'm not asking for some magical button to destroy all sexually suggestive content. I'm asking for the moderation team to do their fucking job. Why is it that this map is constantly near the top of the popular page and almost nothing is ever done about it? It's not like this is some niche underground world that like 10 to 20 people frequent. This player count for this shit is almost always at 100 plus. Oh, but Proximity Chat's Museum of PNGs, make sure you remove it, then remove it again just for good measure when it gets re-uploaded. Thank you guys. It is fucking baffling to me that this stuff so blatantly against VRChat's own TOS is being violated every single hour of every single day right in front of their faces, and next to nothing is ever done about it. And if VRChat is going to continue like this, it'd probably just be best to up the age rating to 18. No, that's not going to stop people under 18 from playing, but at least VRChat would be covering their own ass. And they're not even doing that. Genuinely, what is their fucking goal? They are actively fucking themselves over by having the age rating be 13 plus. What the fuck are these people doing? Don't even get me started on the amount of absolutely disgusting groups this game has. Groups are a feature that got added in 2022 where you can join a community of people that share the same interests in a world, fandom, etc., basically anything under the sun. But some of these are just poly relationships, circles of gooners, actual fucking child predators, and some of them are just the most brain-melting, gut-wrenching, psyche-breaking fucking morons in people so far into bullshit delusions you've ever seen with your two fucking eyeballs. I'm telling you, watch a single VRChat trolling or freakout video, and you'll question how you're even the same species as these creatures. Anyway, that's about it. I'm sure this video is going to do absolutely jack shit when it comes to the safety of VRChat users, and that's really upsetting. I wish it weren't that way, but the amount of predators who evade the extremely rare VRChat ban just by making an alt account has seriously destroyed any semblance of hope I had for this game even being slightly safe in the near future. That and all the other shit I just talked about. Not even just for minors like me, but for people in general. I'm sorry to end off on such a sour note, but even with how fun this game can be at times, shit like this is not nice to think about. Thanks for watching. Also, I'd like to apologize for swearing so much. I hope you aren't watching this on a TV. I'll probably try doing a more lighthearted VRChat video next time. See ya.
Yo, I'm murderer.